Hey everyone, NWA Prepper here. So this is part 2 of my challenges to your preps. And the first one I talked about was money. You know, money messes with all our plans and dreams of being better prepared. So this one is about time. How do you manage your time and be ready? Well, because as many of you know, many of you are just as busy, maybe even more busy or busier than I am. Which is saying a lot because I'm pretty busy. And which is why I do a lot of my videos from a truck, because I'm going from one job to the other, because I do have multiple jobs, and I have a family, and they play sports and band and school activities, and I have a wife that I'm very blessed with, and I need to give her time as well. And then I take time for my friends. You have time. You have to make time. 24 hours a day is not much time, I know. But it's plenty of time for you to get out, for you to go to the backyard, for you to gather some sticks and twigs and try to start a fire. Hey, I got a post from Bear Independent. And well, and it's actually busy today. You have, every day I take a little bit of time to start, I start my day that I'm in prayer. I start my day and I don't read my Bible every day. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I do. I do read it pretty often, but not every day, or not every morning anyway. And I make that time to do those things, so I can make time to be prepared as well. And some of that involves being ready on a daily basis. Some of that involves scheduling. My time is very scheduled. From the time I get up, I know by this time of day I've got to be, the 3 S's have to be done. My morning, go to the restroom, shower, shave, and be out the door. I know that. I plan that. I plan on being at work by a certain time, which is always earlier than I'm required to be there. Always. If I'm not early, something's wrong. If I'm early, I'm on time. If I'm on time, I'm late. And if I'm late, that's unacceptable. But, so I schedule my time, and you can too. You just got to find a little block of time, and if you can only get 20 minutes a day, that's a lot of time. You can't bank time up like you can money, so you got to just deal with it. So take your 20 minutes and have a book set aside. One of the Foxfire books, or a book on basic preparedness, or a natural remedy book, or something that if all you can do is get time, or get online and find those articles. Find a trusted, better source, but find an article online and read and study it for 20 minutes. And then tomorrow, take that 20 minutes, and on your way to and from wherever you're going, like say you're doing natural remedies, stop, pull over, and see, okay, well, there's a little bit of a park here, or I'm going to walk around this bridge and I'm going to see what I can find. And stop and see what you can find. Take your 20 minutes that way. Take your 20 minutes and take your 20 minutes a day and do something physical. Right now, that's what I do when I come on my way to work. Before actually I leave for work, because I've changed locations. But when I get to work, I immediately start walking, and there's a treadmill at work. I could do that inside, but I do it preferably outside. And I walk for my 20 minutes, which is usually, and I know some of you guys are going to laugh, but I try to get a mile in under 20 minutes, and so that gives me time to cool down and walk around a little bit and relax. I don't have a problem with that as a general rule, unless people stop me and talk to me along the way, because it is in town. And I carry a backpack. I carry my bug out bag. And it's not the distance that I have a lot of problem with. It's the making it through town without somebody stopping. Hey, good morning. What's going on? You know, and that's fine. I like that too, I guess. But you can do that no matter how far you go. If you only do a half a mile loop in your park in that 15 or 20 minutes, be proud of that. Grow on that. Take that and expect more of yourself tomorrow. Because, you know, the better you get, the more you do something, the better you get. The same thing with prepping. Take your 20 minutes and start with reading things or researching things, and then turn that into practicing things. And then you'll find that you make more time for the things that you're enjoying doing. So if you're learning, say, meat preservation from the 18th century, if you're learning how to do that, and you're getting excited about reading it or watching videos on it, and then you get to where you're doing it, well, you're going to want to spend longer times doing that. You're going to find that time. It's amazing that you will. Just like your relationship with God, you put your time and energy where your heart is. Now, don't take time away from the Father. So if you're struggling in your prayer life and you're reading your Bible life in your prayer, don't stop. Don't shut that time off to prep, because that spirituality or your spirit life is your best prep. But you'll find time. Just like hopefully you find time for that, you'll make more time for prepping. You will watch less of the evening news because your 20 minutes will extend a little bit more. Things like that will change. And it should. Your life should consistently change. And, it happens. A good example is firearms. There was a long time in my life that I was required, still am required to carry a firearm, but morning, birds. Yeah, you want to poop on my truck, I know. There's a time that you're required to do something through work, and you may not want to do it, and you're like, oh, do I have to carry that every day, blah, 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 blah. Well, as you become accustomed to it, as you become used to it, it will become a comfort and something you want to do. Being prepared is the same way. You'll create the time, but you have to schedule it. Schedule your time. Sometimes you have to schedule it from daylight to dark. My day is scheduled from 5:45 in the morning until 8:30 or 9 o'clock at night every single day. Every day. And even I, and as busy as I am, can find time with 2 jobs. I can find time to prep. And I can find time to talk to you guys 10 minutes a day. Thanks for watching. Use your money. You can prep cheap. Use your time. You devote a little bit of time and you'll be surprised how far it'll go. I'll come back with you later for the rest of this video. Thanks for watching. Let's get ready.